YouTube, hope everyone's doing well. I just filmed a tutorial for the look I'm wearing today. It's extremely smoky. This is a black smoky eye. I've done several other smoky looks on my channel before, but I really wanted to do one that I tried to make as error proof and quick as possible. That's why I called this Smoky in Seconds, because I just wanted to take all the guesswork and kind of question marks away from a basic smoky eye. Now I used black and gray and a little bit of silver, but this same look will translate with shades of green, shades of purple, shades of blue. These are just the colors I thought were the most basic. This is what this looks like. I did take some photos, which I will insert at the end. Maybe at the beginning, I'm not sure, but it is a whole face tutorial. I did my whole face. Just a note, I did have foundation on when I started, but I left the whole area around my eye bare, which I talk about later. Anyway, this is the whole thing. The tutorial is quick because, like I said, it is really simple. Hope you enjoy, hope you like the look, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye. It's extremely important to use an eyeshadow base. I'm using Too Faced Shadow Insurance because I find it a little bit stickier than some of the other primers, and I'm just putting this all over my lid, all the way up to my eyebrow and a little bit underneath, anywhere where shadow's going. The first color I'm going to use is a black. This one's from e.l.f. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, not too much. You can use a matte black if you prefer. And I'm just using kind of a medium-sized shader brush. Kind of patting this on my lid to help minimize fallout, but there's always going to be fallout with black shadow. The main point is to get this all over. It does not have to be neat at this point at all. As you can see as we go, it creates kind of its own crease shape, so I'm just kind of exaggerating that. This doesn't have to be neat. As a matter of fact, I prefer it messy. It makes it easier to blend and it makes it look smokier. So just keep exaggerating the shape that it naturally makes. I'm not drawing a shape. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just doing what's natural for my own eye. And just keep darkening that up until it's as black as you want it. On kind of a small crease brush, I'm just going to take a gunmetal gray color, a little bit lighter than black, but in the same family. That's what it looks like. Really no shimmer to it. And I'm just going to run that along the top line where the black ends. Again, thick and messy. As you can see, that looks really pretty and natural. No, I'm just kidding. That's just going to help us soften from black to skin tone. And I'm just taking a big fluffy blending brush and just blending the heck out of it. I'm not blending it up. It blends itself naturally up. I'm just blending where the black and the gray meet. When you think you're done blending, you should just keep blending. That's what makes a smoky eye smoky. Okay, I'm going to take that same small crease brush, just wipe off that dark color, in case you don't know what that looks like. And I'm just taking a white shade. This is from the same e.l.f. palette. This one is kind of matte, and that works because I'm using a lot of shimmery colors, but use whatever light color you want. And kind of, again, a thick and crazy looking way, I'm going to pop this right underneath my brow. Again, it just creates a soft and natural look. This is just for blending and highlighting. It's a little bit of both. I'm going to take my fluffy brush again, wipe the dark off of that, and just blend where the dark and the white meet. This is how you get that gradient appearance, that it goes from dark, a little bit lighter, finally to white. And just keep blending that out. Same brush again. This is a really good multi-purpose brush. And I'm just going to go in with that gunmetal color and place it underneath my lower lash line. You can use black under there as well, but I just think it's a little too dark. Don't get it in your eye. And I'm just taking it up to meet the outer corner of the top eyeshadow, if that makes sense. I think it does. Okay, now with a small pencil brush, I'm just going to take a shimmery silver color and I'm going to put it into my inner corner. It's just a nice complementary color. It brightens it up a little bit, and I just think it's pretty. This is optional. And I'm just going to take it a little bit up into the inner part of my crease, just for like a little extra light because it is so black, but you don't have to do that either. Now I'm just going to do a super thin line of black liquid liner on the top. You could just tightline with a pencil if you want, but I think this kind of gives the lashes a little bit of extra drama. Again, though, we want the shadows to be the highlight, so that's why I'm doing such a thin line. And then with a black kohl pencil, I'm just going to line my waterline. Okay, for mascara, I'm using the Too Faced Lash Gasm. I love this stuff. It's really makes for really nice, super black, dramatic lashes. Use whatever mascara you like. You can even use falsies, but um, for me, if I pack on enough mascara, I don't think it's necessary. Also, side note, I did already fill in my eyebrows. I find that's really important with so much eyeshadow that your eyebrows are nice and defined. And that's it. Totally smoky look in seconds. Okay, so I thought the lighting was a little bit better at this angle, so that's why I moved the camera. Like I told you in the beginning, I have foundation on my face already, but I avoided my whole eye area because obviously black has a lot of fallout. I'm going to take a clean baby wipe and just clean up anything that might have just fallen or just look a little funny or a little extra glitter or whatever. You can see I got quite a bit. And then I'm just going to take a blending brush. This is an eyeshadow brush just like the one I use for my blending, but I use this one just for foundation and concealer. And I'm going to take just a tiny bit of my foundation, whatever's left in the cap, after shaking it just a little bit. And I'm just going to apply that to this eye area. You can do this with concealer too, but I actually think I prefer the way it works with foundation. And then to kind of set it, I just kind of press it in. And this way the whole face kind of matches and you can kind of shape, you can kind of get that angle. Perfect. And for the rest of my face, I wanted to keep it pretty simple because this is a pretty intense black look. So I just have a little bit of, on this side, a little bit of Dallas. This is from Benefit. That's what the top looks like. Whoa. Which is kind of a brownie, plummy kind of bronze, but a little bit plum. Really natural color is what it looks like. And I used a really big brush to apply this and just kind of contoured with it. Adds a little bit of color, a little bit of shape without being too much. I'll show you. But this stuff is really, really pigmented, so be careful and blend a lot. So just like this, all through the back, a little bit up onto the cheeks. It adds a little bit of color, a little bit of contouring, but it's not glittery and it's not real shimmery. Has a little bit of a glow. And that's it. A little bit awkward. When I first did my one eye by myself, I was using MAC's Blankety lipstick thinking that would be the perfect color, but I found it was a little bit too harsh. It's a little bit too porno. So I'm going to start with that, which just looks like this. It's like a nude, like a pink nude, kind of a beigey pinky nude. It's really, really pretty color. There that is. It's a really natural color. But on me, because like of my skin tone and how dark this is, it looked a little bit too, you know, just wasn't. If you were very fair, I would think this would look fine by itself, but it's a little bit too harsh. So I'm just tapping it with a little bit of a brighter gloss. This is the color Pink Lemonade from e.l.f. And it's a bright kind of metallic pink. The lighting's weird here because I'm in front of a pink wall. So the lighting is a little bit odd. Looks like that. And it adds a little bit more life. And since I kept the cheek so neutral, I think it's nice to have kind of a little bit of a bright lip. And that's it. That's my Smokey in Seconds look. I hope you liked it. I hope that you think it was really, really quick and easy. I hope I explained everything well. And that's it. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace out.